Well, hello there. Welcome back. That was my attempt to make the intro slightly different. Hopefully I succeeded. How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video. And today we're gonna prove all of the haters wrong. Everybody thinks Drew Peacock is just a hater. The dude just yaps and talks smack about cars. Today, what we're gonna do is evolve Ricer Nice. I'm not gonna say whether I like the car or dislike the car. I'm gonna give you guys pointers on how to make the car better, and no, it's not gonna be just engine swap, engine swap, engine swap. If I see a car is currently going for a certain style, whether it be a race car, stance car, show car, whatever it be, I'm gonna keep that in mind when I give these tips and pointers and maybe help people put their car in the direction that they want. Maybe they're on the fence about a certain thing, so I'll just give my own opinion and see which way this car can go. Essentially, as the title says, which I have written down right here, I'm going to be telling my followers how to fix their ugly cars. See, somebody that's a hater wouldn't say that, obviously. Fix their ugly cars. I'm going to help you guys. That being said, as of recently, all the Ricer Nices have been good cars, so I do hope we do get some stinkers. But without further ado, if you want to be in one of these videos, send it to my Gmail, drewpeacock.clips@gmail.com, and let's go ahead and dive right in. SC400 at a takeover. This is already a horrible, horrible start. So, okay. I was gonna wait till further in the video to use the joke like, how would I fix this car? I'd just sell it. But I don't want to do that right off the gates. So obviously you're trying to drift this car. Hopefully you do it legally in the future. But if that's the case, first things, you're gonna want to modify your angle on the stock 300 because it's probably not the best. If it's like my Supra, which is very similar, I would assume, it doesn't have a great turning radius, so you need to fix that. Secondly, let's fix the exterior of this car a little bit. Now the SC300, I will say, is ugly kind of no matter what, so you're kind of at a loss there. But if we dial in the fitment a little bit, maybe get a better set of wheels that actually match and fix the paint, I think this could be a decent looking car. Is it going to be show car worthy? I don't ever think so. I rarely see clean SC300s, and you're starting with a broken leg already looking at this thing, you know? It's already like you're shooting yourself in the foot with starting with an SC300. But every clean SC300 I've seen has 5-spoke wheels, so you're halfway there. Just get a nicer looking set of 5-spoke wheels. Like, if the budget can afford it, Workmeisters. If not, any rep 5-spoke wheel would probably look better. Here's a couple examples. Low to the floor, a little bit of a stance to it, 5-spoke wheels. Those Oddhon wheels, these aren't them, but that would be a good budget example. Low to the floor, 5-spoke wheels, looks nice, and you could probably still swing it. Although I would seriously grow up and stop going to takeovers, but that's what I would do. However, I don't think that's gonna happen based on the first photo. Seriously, stop going to takeovers. That shit's childish. All right, next car. We got an Audi A3 sedan. He's got a lot of performance mods, it seems like, but let's see how we can spruce this thing up. First of all, it needs to be tinted. The fishbowl look just ain't it. You gotta tint it right off the bat. Wheels also, they don't look bad. I don't really hate the wheels. I'm not gonna watch the video right now. I don't hate the wheels, but OEM wheels in the big 2.5 on an Audi, it ain't a BMW. You don't got the beautiful BMW OEM wheels. This is an Audi after all. They're not known for making the prettiest of wheels from factory. I think we got to change it up a little bit. We need some wheels with a little concavity or a little bit of a lip. These are just way too flat. I don't mind the spoke design and I don't mind the color. I even don't mind the color of the car itself. It's got a nice blue metallic. I like that. It looks cool. But we definitely need some tint and we definitely need better wheels. Here's kind of what I'm talking about. Now this is a fully fledged race car and it's also a wagon, but you see how these wheels have a little bit of shape to them? I don't like that they match the car, but if these were silver, I think it would be perfect. Kind of like this, a little bit of concavity. I actually kind of like the deep dish look more, I think, on the A3. I think it looks a little bit better like this. Not stanced out, obviously you're not going for a stance build with your setup, but a little lip ain't overkill nobody, that's for sure. Let's see how it sounds. Sounds like a 2.0 turbo, that's for sure. I honestly think it's actually a decent looking car as is. Some aftermarket wheels and some tint, that's all you need. Oh, we got a Blob Eye STI right here. Let's see what he's done to it. It looks like he did I believe the fog light blockouts, or I think people do that. I don't know. Some models have fog lights here, don't care. He's got, I'm guessing, rep TEs. Those look pretty repish right there. Those are definitely some Avid ones. Stickers gotta go. First things first, stickers gotta go. Unless you're genuinely racing this thing in like competition, I don't see the point of putting stickers on your car, or like tracking the car, I should say. Like, I'm thinking about putting like a race livery on the Corvette because I want to go race it. But until I do my first race day, I'm not doing that. Interior's nice. We're obviously overseas. We got a right-hand drive STI Momo steering wheel, or at least centerpiece, which looks like some shrapnel that would hit you in the face pretty hard. Underneath the hood, we have a front mount intercooler. Not bad, not bad. Bunch of Grim Speed shit. Exterior wise, I don't hate it. I think the stickers honestly just have to go. I'm not against people running reps on their cars if they're actually driving their cars. I think if you have a show car, you need to have show car wheels. It makes sense. But if you are actually pushing your cars, although I would recommend a forged wheel or a rotary forged wheel at the very least, you're probably okay with reps. You're not fucking full setting it thing. You're not doing rally jumps. You're probably okay. I'm happy he doesn't have any of like those stupid like rally window screens or whatever. Again, just take off the stickers. The wheels are fine. The color's fine. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Here we go. GT500, and it's the best generation. We got a 2012 GT500, or 2013. It's a 2012, but it looks like it has the updated headlights and taillights and bumper. And it's just, oh, chef's kiss with the red and black. It looks so fucking menacing. So menacing. But you know what does look like dog shit a little bit? The wheels. I know we've been bullshitting and whining about the wheels so far in this episode, but black wheels, I'm sorry, they are just so outdated. If this thing had silver or polished wheels, it would be just 10 out of 10. It would be perfect. It would be perfect. I can get by like the blacked out badges and stuff, especially on like an aggressive muscle car. I can look past that. Although personally, I like seeing stuff stand out. Like if you have the snake and it's silver, like I think that would look a little bit better. But you know, if you like the all black look, that's fine. The wheels though, the problem with black wheels is you just can't see any detail in them. It just takes away from it. It just looks like you haven't unlocked that part of the car yet, where if they were silver or polished, it just looks so much meaner. Now, I'm not sitting here saying you need to go and do some red wheels or anything like that, but I genuinely think silver or polished wheels are the best looking wheels out there. That's why I plan on converting my Mustang's black wheels to silver or polished. But honestly, besides that, I think the car is perfect. I like how you have little halo fog lights, you have updated side markers, updated your tail lights and stuff to the 13-14 model, same with the bumper. I think it's damn near flawless. I don't think it can get much better than this. I think it's a good looking car. I like the color scheme. Just update the wheels and you're good. And he claims it makes about 800 to 1,000 wheel horsepower. That's a big gap. It's probably, let me look at the stuff real quick. He's on 1,300 cc's. I don't know on those older 5.4s what they require. It's probably making a good 800 to 900 horsepower. I don't think it's making 1,000, but could be. Either way though, it's still a beautiful car. 2009 Nissan GTR. Oh, lovely. Absolutely lovely. Got Volk Racing TE37s, little cookie cutter, but the white and bronze look is just so clean. You got a carbon fiber diffuser, you got a nice titanium tips in there. Oh, it's so badass. It has HKS intakes, AMS cooling package, HKS turbo back, roughly 600 wheel horsepower, lots of carbon fiber, TE37, JRZ RS coilovers. It's a pretty good looking car. Can you do anything to fix this car? I don't know if these are the updated headlights. That would be one thing. Got to get the updated headlights, but I think every non-facelift GTR knows that. The wheels are good, again, serviceable. TEs are a little bit overplayed. I'm not going to say to change them, though. It's a GTR. I think only certain cars should run TE37s. The R35 is one of those cars. I'm tired of seeing fucking Honda Civics and fucking Camrys with TE37s and thinking that they're doing something cool. I think, seriously, special cars should run special wheels, and this is one of those cars. I love the white color. If I bought a GTR, I told myself I would want it in white. So besides me saying do the facelift, this is damn near perfect. Like, this is how I would want mine to look. He did debadge it. He took off the Nissan badge and the GTR badge. Looks a little blank, but if you want to kind of fool people or leave some people guessing what you got, some NPCs that is, then yeah, that works. That works. It's a 4-door Altima, bro. Uh-huh. Ooh, this looks like my boy's car. This looks like my boy Angel's car, except his car is a drift car, so it doesn't look nearly as clean. But let's take a look. We got a wide body IS300. We have what look like BBS multi-spoke wheels. Are they actual BBSs? Yep, actually BBSs. Wrapped in tiny bot vinyl. I gotta see some photos in daylight or something. I just can't see. Like, to me, the Fitment doesn't look good. I'm not tripping. The Fitment isn't good. We're missing a little bit of some offset here, buddy. Missing a little bit of offset. I don't know what that's all about. Yeah, dude, I think we need to buy a couple spacers, something. Okay, so obviously, it's a show car. It's more of a stance build. It might just need some spacers and just call it a day. It's like the color's cool. It's not like a cookie cutter color. I'm so happy it's not Nardo gray. He wrapped his weather guards. Questionable decision there, but I've never had weather guards, so I don't know if that's really a negative thing. It doesn't look bad though. Like, it doesn't look horrible. I'm happy he doesn't have just like a bunch of carbon, like unnecessary shit. Like, you honestly don't need a whole bunch of shit to build a clean ass car. It looks like he's got the Altezza front grille, which is cool. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. He just needs some spacers, like dead ass. You bought the wrong offset fucking wheels. You just need some spacers. I'm also not a super huge fan of your like Allen key rivets. They're just a little too big. It looks a little odd because like they really stand out and they kind of take away from the look. Like, they're a bit of a distraction, but it's honestly not that bad. Get some spacers, seriously. Couple $100, get a high quality spacer, extend your lug nuts, you're good to go. Build is not finished. We'll be getting airbags and spacers for fitment, LOL. Great minds think alike. I figured he knew that, which is why he also took very low light photos, because you gotta hide that somewhat, but I got that peacock vision, bro. I can see everything with these eyes. Oh, buddy. Big pimpin'. First thing I would do is change your goddamn license plate. Holy shit. You cannot have big pimpin' on your license plate and be rolling around in a beat-ass Chrysler 300. Holy smokes. Your tire, I kind of like your tread on your tires, though. You got some nice looking tread, though. He claims it's the 345 Hemi. I don't think it is. Is the 300C a Hemi? 300C Gap? Bro, how do you have two different license plates? How do you have big pimpin' on the front and 300C Gap on the back? Is that a thing you can do in Arizona? I'm guessing this front one's fake, right? Ain't no way that they actually let him get fucking big pimpin'. All right. What do you have to... I don't know what he's trying to go for here. It looks like he's got some fake carbon fiber. That's 100% fake. That is so hydro dipped. Take off the fake carbon fiber or just paint it black, because trust me, the fake carbon fiber doesn't look any better. Let's get this thing all one color. Just touch up the paint. Let's fix this paint. I'm not going to tell you to wrap your Chrysler 300. Just fix the paint. I see you be riding people's asses. I could tell. Big pimpin' needs to be a little bit lowered too. You're a little bit of a boat right now. Have you guys ever seen like a cleanly modified Chrysler 300? They can actually look decent. Like, I'll show you guys right now. Big pimpin' can be big pimpin'. Like, there's a way to build these things to look pretty damn pimp. Or you can even do just a classic black on black, just straight up gangster car. It looks like the Green Hornet, even though the Green Hornet's technically green. I always thought from the movie with Seth Rogen, it was black, but it wasn't. It's just a really, really dark green. But you can make big pimpin' look pretty pimpin'. If that's your thing, and you know, even if you want it to be white, you can make big pimpin' look pretty pimpin'. Now, this might be a little bit too much for me, but you get what I'm saying. I think this one looks pretty fucking killer. Like, that looks like almost like the old school, what is it, the Nissan Presidential or something like that? Or the Nissan President? The old big body Nissans that were just like super high, that's literally the style of build. If I had a Chrysler 300, I would just mimic that and just go for that. Not this car, but you get what I'm saying, like that old school style of VIP. It's not a race car, we already know that. Don't make it look like a Bentley or a Rolls Royce, you inbred fuck. Make it look like this. That shit looks pretty hard. I'm not even gonna lie, dude. Imagine dailing and just airing out on that. That shit would go hard. And whatever you do, just don't do this. Just don't throw on this cheap splitter. If this was your car, I would say remove all your stupid splitter and arrow shit and you would look 10 times better, but that shit's hot. That shit's hot. Well, an S550. Once again, I already acknowledged it, black wheels, gotta go. Can't even see, I don't even know how many spokes you got from this photo. Let me try zooming in. So it's like a multi-spoke, almost like performance pack Mustang wheel. I can't even tell. Okay, we got a whole lot of carbon overlay in here. Are those carbon overlays or is that real carbon? I can't tell, it might be real. No, you see it peeking through right there? It's a sticker. All right, remove the stickers. Carbon fiber steering wheel, thumbs up. Putting stickers on everything else is just tacky when you're doing the real carbon fiber overlay. I also see he's got a Cobb access port. Is this an EcoBoost? No shot. Oh, he debadged it. It's definitely an EcoBoost, 100%. No 5.0 owner removes the GT from the back. Only EcoBoost owners remove the stupid pony. Aftermarket hood. That's a third or second gen S550. Okay. Paint isn't perfect, but it's decent. It's close enough. It is pretty hard to match though. That is definitely not the right silver. That's why I wrapped my car, okay? My paint didn't match either, so I understand. I'm not even dissing it, but maybe a black hood wouldn't look too bad after all, right? It's also kind of an aggressive hood for an EcoBoost. That is really fucking aggressive. Okay, first thing I would do, I know you just bought the hood, it looks like, remove the hood. That is too much hood for a little EcoBoost. That is too much hood. If I saw a car looking that aggressive but sounding like a fucking wet fart, I'd be pretty upset. So fix the hood. I mean, you could leave the carbon, I guess. It's on the interior. It's not the worst thing ever. Fix the hood, and I guess we can read his, oh, and get new wheels. Those wheels, just strip them silver. There we go. Well, then you'd have silver on silver. This might be one circumstance where I can understand black wheels, because silver on silver is kind of mid. I know when I had my McLaren and it was silver on silver, do polish them. Polish your wheels. There you go. Case closed. Polished wheels, silver car, phenomenal. Phenomenal. I think he's got some performance mats. BNR 525 turbo. Yeah, he's got some, what does he say? I thought he had some horsepower numbers. It's on E30, that's pretty decent. Intake, spark plugs, probably makes a decent amount of power. He says it beats 5.0s by bus lengths. It would have to be, in my opinion, an NA MT82 car, bone stock. I could see it. And he said he chose an EcoBoost because he likes the idea of having something different. Newsflash, I think there's more EcoBoosts out there than 5.0s. But yes, modding an EcoBoost and surprising 5.0 owners, that does sound like fun. I would just rather buy the 5.0 though and surprise supercar owners, but that's just me. Polished wheels, new hood, done deal. Ford Focus SE, said he bought the car for $200. All right, we'll do a couple more. Got a Corvette here, LS2 Corvette. Already a little bit on the low side, you know, but I will say, at least he has a Corvette. They don't make no V6 Corvette. So even though you got the 6.0 LS2, you still got an LS. You know, the LS2 ain't that bad. Oh, not my favorite. Not my, Are the wheels raw? Or are they gray? I can't tell. We'll have to see. Are those TSWs? No shot you put TSWs on a fucking Corvette. All right, oh God. I know this ain't a roasted video. Those are TSWs. My buddy has those same wheels on his Chevy SS. Now, he bought the car like that, and I've told him I could hook him up with some rotary forged ESRs, but you know, TSWs. Okay, so C6 Corvette. You could lower it a little bit. From factory, you can lower the cars. They come with a nut that you can lower, and you can lower the ride height. Lower it just a little bit, because there's a bit of a gap here. I could fucking fist your car, needs to be lowered. I'll give you a pass on your wheels. At least they're silver. Not like my favorite looking wheels ever because of the design, but at least they're silver. I don't like these taillights though. I've never been a fan of white or silver taillights. Now I know it's a little ironic coming from a guy with, you know, clears on his Mustang, but they're not quite clears. The rest of the car ain't bad. I honestly think it just needs to be lowered a little bit. I could even look past the taillights. Just lower it. If you lowered it and this gap closes up, the car would look so clean. I like this style of wing too. I see a lot of fast guys with this style. Oh, the sticker needs to go as well. Okay, sticker needs to go. Wing is cool. Car needs to be lowered. You could even leave the taillights. Taillights are fine. Might not be my cup of tea. I see it's obviously yours. But the wing, the sticker and the ride height needs to be addressed. And maybe just polish your headlights a little bit. They don't look too bad actually. They're not the worst thing ever. One of my buddies, he's gonna try it. And I was thinking about doing it. He's getting black housings, but OEM style, but they're black housings. So we'll see how that looks on his car. I think it'll look good, but I don't know. I'm still rocking with the C8s for now. I see he also has an intake. That's cool. That's decent. Sticker and ride height. Fix it, and you'll have a 10 out of 10 car. All right, we got time for one more. Let's see if we can fix this last car. That's pretty nice already. That's pretty nice. You know, I see this little chinky dinky fucking stick on shit right here, but the ET Street R's are kind of distracting me. They're distracting me just a little bit. Just a little bit. We also have a nice side exit. My only thing about side exits is they make your car, unless they are super flush, scrape on damn near everything. Look how low this thing is to the floor. I mean, what are we, 4 inches? If that, a speed bump is that thing's getting cooked on a speed bump. Oh God, she is good looking though. Look at her. Damn. You see, the fucking EcoBoost had a very similar hood, but the problem is the EcoBoost has a 4-cylinder behind it. I know this thing has a V8 behind it, so it can rock it, and it's also on a drag pack. Like, this car looks aggressive. Oh God, I want a 5th gen. Like, God, I want a 5th gen. I really want a 5th gen Z28. I know they're expensive. How much are they? It's trying not to sell me this one. It only has like 3,000 miles and they're asking 70,000. No, it has 1,700 miles. Oh, they're saying it's not California compliant though. You think that's gonna stop me? Point is, I want one. Maybe that'll be my next car. We'll have to see. That sounds so sick. Okay, this car though. Yeah, I fuck with this car. Okay, fuel door. I don't know if that's white or silver or chrome. That shit needs to be red. Either red or black. I don't like black fuel doors, but if you want to tie it together with your hood or you want to get a carbon one, do that, whatever. I can see that that might be your thing with your black hood. Okay, there's a couple questionable things. The more I look at this car, the less I like it. Going to the first photo, first of all, we have whatever the fuck this thing is. This stick-on plastic, like chrome shit. I could tell this guy wears jean shorts and parks with the Corvette owners. This is totally a Corvette owner mod right here. Side exit is fire. That is cool. I miss when muscle cars had side exit exhaust. I was a sperm in my dad's nutsack, probably not even back when that was a thing. But I wish more cars other than Vipers had side exit exhaust. That is fucking sick. I like his side markers. I like his updated lights, his polished front wheels. Even though they're OEM, they look fine. It's obviously some sort of drag pack. I'm not a hardcore stickler about having matching wheels, and personally, Forged stars up front wouldn't look too much different than these, so at least they kind of match. But the chrome door handle needs to be fixed. That is ugly. That is so ugly. I also would remove like the Camaro and just leave the little shield. Just leave the shield. Remove the K and the arrow, leave the shield, or get a bigger shield. I don't know how that would look. The front end I think is perfect. Nothing I would change about the front end. The rear end, you gotta do something. Since you don't have exhaust tips coming out, you gotta do something to fill in those holes or something, because that looks odd. And this guy really loves like chrome add-ons. He's got chrome bezels around the fucking tail lights and around his license plate frame. A little bit too much chrome add-on, you know? You got chrome add-on at the windows. This guy's a little bit too much. Chill out on the chrome and you're good. I would remove the door handles. I would remove the door handle stick-on shit. I would remove the window sill stick-on shit and the fuel door. I'll let you keep your little side ones down here. But if you just remove those three things, I think it'd be great. I'd even let you leave on the things on the rear. I'd even cut you a break there. This just looks so aftermarket and added on. Like, I guess it's trying to mimic like old school muscle cars with their like shiny polished handles, but we know it's plastic. It just doesn't look right. You're never gonna capture that authentic polished metal look like your front wheels on a piece of plastic. Like, you see how that's got some real shine to it? It's real deep in depth. This shit don't shine like that. So regardless though, still a beautiful car, and it has stimulated me, if you know what I'm saying, when it comes to 5th gen Camaros. Anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Those are some minor tweaks and changes I would make to those cars in particular in order to just make them fit my style a little bit more. Now that doesn't matter because it's your guys' car, so don't necessarily go out and do what I say. Like, this is your car. If those things make you happy, that's fine. I'm just giving my opinion, and if you wanted it, there it is. Anyways, if you want to be a part of these videos, send it to my Gmail, drewpeacock.clips@gmail.com. Subscribe. Did I cook or not? And until next video, peace.